Welcome to the OFO podcast, coming to you from some hellhole in America. Now here are your hosts, David, Ram, and James. Let the pain begin.
Welcome to the OFO podcast. I'm Teletubby.
What the fuck? What the fuck is going on?
God damn it, man. You gotta warn me before you do shit like this. Last time you were gay, now you're more gay?
No, that was Teletubby. Welcome to the OFO podcast. My name is David, and as you can tell, we're off to a running start today. I just want to let everyone know that today our podcast is now 5% more hentai. And we'll get into that later at the movie of the week.
All right.
How are you doing today, Ram? Besides your mental breakdown a few minutes ago.
Not as good as you, apparently. I'm doing all right.
Double your pleasure, double your fun. I used to have yearnings, now I ain't got none.
Yeah, I hope you didn't do that voice last night, dude.
Now I'm jealous.
That's my coming voice. Yes! Yes!
You sound like fucking Gollum.
Yes.
God damn.
Who's your daddy?
Who's
your daddy?
I hope you were thinking about your stupid question of the week while you were doing
Oh,
it.
yeah. I was definitely thinking about that. James, how's your week been?
I'm good. Feeling mysterious, a little bitey, and ready to talk anime vampires.
A little bitey. Memories. Anyways, Brandon, how is my favorite interrupter doing today?
Interrupter, I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm all right.
I'm going to have to put like a little notification on my phone. You text me, and like I text you a sock. I mean, just drop it.
You didn't have to answer the phone.
I was in between sessions, okay?
You didn't have to answer.
Come up as cock block Brandon.
What the fuck?
Cock block,
Man,
Brandon.
dude.
Cock block
If it
Brandon.
were me, I wouldn't have fucking answered.
I was laying there, and they were. I'm not going to describe it, but still, it was interesting. Let's go up for our question of the week before we get into too much of this. Our question of the week is actually being sponsored by another movie. I'm surprised it came out to me. Did you know that Ram is an 80s movie star?
I am.
He is. That's why he had to shave his head. He's going full Bruce Willis. I hear he's even fucking Demi Moore, so I don't know.
Is she
like
like
that.
80 years old?
I would still fuck her.
No.
Yeah, I mean, she's fucking...
I'll get it where I can take it, Brandon.
Okay.
So I want you guys to enjoy this great thrill ride of a movie. It is called, I don't know if you were high when you were thinking of the title, but Die Until You're Dead.
I was high.
Okay. As long as we got that established.
One of my favorites.
Roll the trailer, monkeys.
In a world where everyone seems to be above the law, comes the one man who's had enough of all the stupid shit. Coming this summer, Detective Big Dick Johnson, the Mega Maga, is about to clean up the streets of San Francisco in Die Until You're Dead. From the OFO podcast, watch Ram in a role he was born to play as Detective Dick Johnson in this 17-hour non-stop thrill ride, Die Until You're Dead. Watch Big Dick Johnson take down pedos, rapists, drug lords, and the forgotten Taco Bell Chihuahua in the streets of San Francisco in the heart-pounding roller coaster of a meth trip and fuck film. Die Until You're Dead. He isn't going to stop till the streets are clean, and so is his Johnson. This summer, he's going to MAGA your ass in until he screams, Die Until You're Dead.
Okay, so I got questions.
God, I'm so fucking cool in that movie.
Why were you dancing like all
It's for the ladies.
Okay.
Duh.
What does Chihuahua taste like?
You'll have to ask my Asian friends.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, Alex is still gone for the time being, so yeah, we can't ask him anything. I really look forward to the movie.
Me too.
It looks great. It looks amazing.
I really want it to happen.
It's a parody, but who knows? We get enough money, maybe we can actually film
I am
it.
so down for that.
We'll even film in San Francisco for realsies.
For real.
All right, the question of the week, guys. Would you rather pee a ping pong ball or poop a bowling ball?
Wow.
That's hard.
Well, yeah, both of them are extremely hard there,
That's
sir.
terrible, man.
Not as hard as I was last night, but still, it's very hard.
I'm not convinced either one is possible.
You never know. I mean, women, like, out of that small hole are able to pull out something that size of a bowling ball. So, I mean, maybe a guy's possible.
Can it be one of those tiny bowling balls where the pins are like sticks? Like a ski ball or something?
The fuck is that?
It's
Well,
like,
it doesn't necessarily say what kind of bowling ball, so...
I guess that one then.
Okay, there you go.
I don't think I could piss out a ping pong ball.
You could try.
No.
You could try.
Yeah, I'll go for the bowling ball. I don't really know. It's as small as absolutely possible.
Brandon?
Ping pong ball.
He wants to make his stretch. That's it, sir. Once it goes down there, it's like rocket launcher shape.
I mean, he's already Big Dicky Brandon.
Yes, he is Big Dicky Brandon, but
guess he
he
can
wants to be bigger Dicky Big Dick Brandon.
It'll just roll out on him.
Just roll out. Plop. Talk about giving a woman a fire hose. Like, I'm coming! Sorry, I gave another girl a concussion, doctor.
Oh my gosh. She's with the neck brace and everything.
We can't get her smile off her face. It's just stuck there.
She must have been down to Long Dong Silvers.
I'm telling you. Well, I did want to bring up a couple of things before we move on.
Wait, you didn't answer the question.
Oh, me? Both, because I'm just kinky.
Both?
Eh,
Both.
I knew it.
Both. I just want both. I just like when I drop a shit, I want people to know about it. I just want to hear a loud bunk
Crack the toilet open.
and just like hear the cracking and mashing of porcelain everywhere. I want that. Okay. Well, once again, we are sponsored also legitimately by Mr. James and his new books. And this is one. It's Waking Wild Into the Unknown, Book 1. You might want to work on the title. That ending is a little what?
No, it's good. It works.
It's Amazon's format.
It's Amazon's format.
Yeah, when you put it into the thing for publishing.
I have not read it yet, but I hear great things. I always heard there's like 3 sex scenes. Only one of them being gay. So I'm very happy with that.
No gay scenes.
There's no gay stuff.
Well, you don't have lesbians in there, sir?
Not yet.
Not yet. So that's book
2.
69.
That's book 2.
That's book 69.
That still wouldn't be gay. It'd be lesbian.
It could be.
That is gay.
And it's in the context of a threesome. So, it's...
Okay, I am voting. We do not talk about threesomes, at least for the rest of this
You
week.
got PTSD, post-traumatic sex dick.
I am so tired. I never want to do that again, at least for the next month. I'm taking a month off.
You bastard.
Yes, I
Rub it
am.
in my face.
Hence why we got the championship belt. If anyone's ever watched How I Met Your Mother, championship belt. They said whoever had the first 3-way gets the championship belt. And they bought a real wrestling championship belt. That's why I brought the belt.
I see.
I thought it would have been funny.
You lucky dog.
It is funny.
Before we get into the movie of the week, I do want to talk about a couple of stories that popped over. In New York, we had some lunatic go into a building, and get this, it says he went up to the 33rd floor. A little thing, all the elevators are secure. That was the only floor he could actually go to. So he got into an elevator, he pressed the button, and it just took him to the 33rd floor. Fuck. Basically, this asshole entered with an M4 rifle. He opens fire on an NYPD officer, killing him. He was actually off duty doing security work in the lobby. After he took him out, he took out another person, and then this is weird. A woman was walking out of the elevator he was going to, and he just let her go. I was like, oh, okay, he's pretty cool. And then he gets into the 33rd floor, and he shoots a woman there. So I was like, okay. So that makes no sense. Sadly, the police did not shoot this fucker. He shot himself like a coward. Mm-hmm. And you're going to see, I've been seeing a lot of this shit, but what pissed me off, and me and Ram and James were talking about this before the broadcast started. When the news broke, CNN came out and says, he is possibly white. This motherfucker right here is not white.
You know, like, he looks black.
He looks black and Asian mix.
You can tell.
He looks like he's black and shiny. It's like if Wong had a baby with Ram. It's like, it doesn't look right. It just doesn't look right.
You can tell that he's black.
I mean, with the hair alone.
I
mean, Brendan's hair isn't that bad when it gets really long. And he's got really big curly hair. So, I don't get it. It makes no sense.
The memes that have come out of that, though, where they're finding, like, the blackest, darkest skinned people they can find, and they're tagging CNN, and they're like, oh, he's possibly white.
He's possibly white.
I haven't seen that. That's funny.
Yeah, I was watching, was it Louder with Crowder? And he literally just went through a bunch of incidents where people were suspects and doing stupid shit. And it's like, this Asian man, he's fucking black as hell. And they went on, the segment went on for like 3 minutes. It was hilarious. Just like different news stories. And it was like, oh no. Hey, you know, what's the black stuff between an elephant's toes?
The black stuff between an elephant's toes? I don't know.
Slow natives.
Slow. Come on.
That's terrible.
Wow.
One of these jokes has got to send me directly to hell.
Just somewhere.
Just one more. A couple of other things I wanted to talk about also. This one's the funniest one I've seen.
The neon green dildo.
Yeah, at a WNBA game, someone just decided, hey, let's just throw a neon green dildo on the plane.
In the middle of the game.
Yep, and yes, they do have video footage.
Oh, go to the beginning.
Actually, from the crowd, the officials will say they will continue play as that goes off the fingertips of the
Oh, you went too far.
No.
Right
There's a slow-mo.
There's the replay.
There's the
from
replay.
the top left. Right
Oh,
there.
there it is. It's bouncing.
Boom.
It's bouncing.
You know, whoever threw that is a better shot than these ladies. That was like spot on.
That was so good. It was so spot on. Oh, my God. Well, it's a new month. We're now in August, so that means it's Anime August. Very happy about this. So we can get all of our hentai fetishes out of the way. So, you want to hit our intro for Anime August? I hope you enjoy it. I worked a lot hard. I watched a lot of hentai, and this is how I got it. So go ahead, play the intro.
Podcast, where the magic unfolds. With Anime August, our stories are told. Every episode's a journey. Come ride with us in the world of anime. Let our hearts combust.
All right, I know it seems silly. You know, the girl just... It's going to get worse. I know there's one that's going to come in a few weeks that's everyone's favorite when they watched it. So, anywho, our movie review today is going to be Vampire Hunter D. It's from 1985. When Doris Lang is chosen as the next bride for the vampire Count Magnus Lee, she will hire a mysterious vampire hunter known only as D in an attempt to escape her ill-gotten fate. I want to get the nudity rating right out of the bat. I give it a 2. I mean, it had some anime titties. I'm good with that. So much better than the war thing last month. I was like, even if they're animated, it gives me something. Granted, I did watch this movie for the very first time after my little fun last night, so I really didn't care what was on the screen. I was literally aimed with my eyes closed, just listening to the audio. What did you think about the movie, Ram?
It was pretty good. Really good for its time. It was before I was born. So
I felt old.
like it was like 1 year before I was born, but it was good for what it was. I really liked it. I think my nudity rating would be like a 1.
A 1?
Yeah.
I just think it's talented. People can draw boobies.
Yeah. There's a lot of lonely animators
A
out
lot
there.
of it's all from Japan, sir. What do you expect? Mr. James, what did you think of it,
What
sir?
do I think? I think pretty much what Ram said. Nudity rating 1. It had the obligatory, very, very brief shower scene. So you got to see the main girl naked. A flash of one of her breasts at a point that didn't make a lot of sense, but okay, sure.
Well, he was trying to grab her,
Yeah.
but he slipped and just ripped her top. And then mysteriously, I looked at it and I was like, her top was fixed.
Right, exactly.
Like,
Right after that, first it was ripped, and then it was like perfect after that. So it ding's a point for that. But other than that, it was an interesting storyline. Obviously, it was before Blade or anything like that. But it's the same kind of concept. Half vampire, half human hero, if you will.
Except he had a talking hand.
Yeah, I didn't really get that, but
I didn't either.
because they didn't explain where it came from. So
You'd have to really go into the lore. I'd never really seen any of the movies or like comics or anything like that, but I've played the video game. That's how I knew about this series. They put out a PS1 game back in the day. And it was a really good game, and that's kind of how I knew a little bit more about the lore. But it was the first time I've ever watched a movie.
I thought the premise of it being 10,000 years after an apocalypse. So, modern civilization is gone. Yet, there's a weird mix, like the way the girls dress, all that kind of stuff. It's kind of funny. Yeah. On one hand, you got a guy with, advanced, I don't know, some kind of laser weapon, rifle or whatever, So
It's anime, sir. It's just, it all makes sense.
it's just supposed to make sense. And then you got a guy in a room with computers and, bugging equipment or whatever. So, it's like, oh, wait a minute, it's post-apocalypse? What? I was confused. But
Yeah, I think it
was actually pretty fun.
I think it was more than 10,000 years because they say that the Count himself was almost 10,000 years old. And there's a scene that kind of hints to how long it's actually been. It's when the vampire hunter, he's walking through the cave and he steps on an old railroad and it just crumbles into fine rust and dust.
Shit. Yeah, I remember that. That was weird. I was just more interested in the chicks. Those water chicks. Before they transformed. I'm just saying. Brandon, did you watch it at all?
I don't like this movie.
You didn't
I
like
watched it 10 minutes. I can't watch this stuff. Stuff's
Not an anime fan, sir.
This stuff is fucking gay.
It's a little gay.
I can't watch anime.
Well, technically it wasn't gay because it was all about, the
Yeah.
Count wanting to marry the human chick and the human chick being in
gay.
Well,
into D.
he didn't see those parts because he didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did think of a funny joke for this one. And actually, I hope it's not part of Ram's top 10. No, I haven't forgotten. But I'll tell you what, Doris, for the whole movie, Doris, she wanted the D. She wanted the D.
Honestly, the whole thing, I kept thinking his name is D for a reason. I just kept thinking that. It's like,
She wanted the dick.
and she was tiny, super tiny compared to him. Like,
Yeah. Mention was I went to Stripes last night. I needed Gatorade, and I swear to God, I smelled this. I thought it was like a preschooler, but no, it was a full-grown adult.
Yeah.
Like, wow, that was the shortest girl I've ever seen down here. That makes that girl that works over here makes her look
Right.
tall.
Yeah, there was one. It was, I don't know, several months ago. I don't remember if you were there or not. Cute blonde, totally proportional, super tiny, even smaller than her. It was like, I was like, what the hell? It kind of confuses your brain because on one hand, your initial thought is like, this person is too young and too small, and then you realize, no, they're actually a full-grown woman. So then your brain has to reset and be like, no, actually, that is feasible.
I mean, we could literally put them in like one of those little plastic see-through cases and sell them to like young children as like dolls. Or like we saw with the weird shit at Walmart, we could sell it to that dude in that wheelchair.
Yeah, we could. Real quick, for those of you who didn't watch the movie, the Count talks about how he's lived almost 10,000 years and that he's incredibly bored. It's so bored that it pains him. And that the only pleasure he gets in life is having sex with mortal women, and that's why he wants.
Well, that's the only reason I live. Hello, sir. I mean, that's
Right.
everyone here. I mean, that's the only reason I'm alive.
Right? If that party is still alive, then of course that's what you want.
That sounds really gay.
No, it would only be
you're
gay if
the
you
worst.
replace.
It's a gay movie.
It's a gay movie.
Yeah,
It's a gay movie. Got it.
Speaking of tiny women, I have shirts that say fun sized.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need. You really need to send me that URL link so I can post it on here. Maybe we can sell some merch.
Sure.
Nice.
I think that's pretty funny because that's what I thought about. Fun size.
Fun size,
Fun size.
or in this case, last night was extra fun size.
I do not make those shirts in large. They're only available in small sizes. For a
So
reason.
there is a weight requirement for this shirt.
Right.
Anything that the movies made sense to you or didn't make sense or a
hand.
funny moment, anything that stood out?
The talking hand thing.
The talking hand, yeah. Too bad it wasn't a female voice. And I have some ideas. I'm just saying. See, Brandon was right. It was gay.
It's fucking gay, I told you.
He's fucking his hand.
The whole time I thought he was talking to the
A voice
sword.
in his head.
No, the sword. I thought the sword was sentient or something because every time the voice comes on, he's looking at the sword and then it reveals the hand later on.
And see, there I thought it was his cape.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I mean I knew it was him, but like I said, if I walked into this movie not knowing some of the lore, then yeah, I probably would have been like, "Who the fuck's talking? Is he a schizophrenic?" The voices in his head are talking back to you.
Is there any drinks in there?
I
I'm all
don't
out
know.
of non-sponsored beverage. Please sponsor me, Chick-fil-A. There's this manager that works here that I totally want to take her out on a nice date.
Oh, the 400-pound one? Yeah, I've seen her too, sir. If nothing else, she's great for a paperweight, sir. Star rating for the movie, I give it a 4. I liked the movie. The story was good. The anime was a little seizure-inducing, but that's normal for an 80s freaking anime from Japan. What do you think of the rating?
Star rating, I want to give it 3.5.
3.5?
Pretty good. Really good for its time, but not
Yeah, it
what
doesn't
I'm
hold
used
up.
to.
Well, next week we're going to review the sequel that actually came out in 2000. So at least we'll be able to compare the art style and everything else and see what they did right. Once again, I haven't watched it yet, so I'm going in this blind just like you guys. Ken?
I'll go 3.
James? Well, my brain is fried, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so is his
I'm
penis.
so tired.
I'll go 3.52. My reasonings are kind of the same. Good first time. I did kind of enjoy the show. I'm not really into whole vampire stuff. So I wouldn't pick it myself just because it's about a vampire.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was enjoyable.
Okay. And then we know Brandon fucking hated it.
So it
So
was a 5 out of 5, dude.
5 out of 5.
Yeah,
Great.
sure.
You convinced him, Ram. You convinced
I
him.
love the music.
You love the music. Okay, so let's go on to Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts. Make me laugh, bunny boy. Hit the music.
Ram's got voices running through his head. Ram's rod is about to penetrate your mind. Here's Ram's top 10 out of context thoughts.
Okay, continue, sir.
All right, number 1. The distant future, where mutants and demons slither through a world of darkness. It just sounds like current California. Number 2, I think pantsu is Japanese for panties, which I love. Number 3, he was planning on sleeping with you anyways, but since you're offering, might as well. Number 4, he's got roofie hands. Number 5, she's got a big ass forehead. It's definitely a weak spot in the boss fight for later. Number 6, anime titties. Number 7, he's jacking off on the couch. Number 8, roofie hand lips. Number 9, I'd masturbate with my left hand. That's what I'd do. And number 10, shut up, bitch. You heard you the first time.
What
Oh,
movie did you
God.
see?
That's Ramshackle. I saw the movie that you didn't watch.
Yeah, the one that you thought that was gay.
What
so-
movie is that?
Uh-huh.
What the
It's
heck?
definitely not gay. There's titties. And,
I think
More
it's funny
titties.
that he's saying it's gay and he's giving it 5 out of 5.
uh-huh.
So, I mean, like,
Oh, so
Hey,
do you
I
wanna
mean,
confess?
Maybe he's gay.
different strokes for different folks. So we're going to go into our douchebag of the week, and that's kind of going to follow up what happened with New York with that shooter. This guy, the douchebag of the week, is going to be Bradford James Gills. If ever I said it once, I'll say it again. Hit the music, monkeys.
This is a douchebag. I said douchebag of the week.
All right. So, Mr. James Bradford Gills, basically the 5 key points we have to remember right here. The suspect traveled 90 miles from his residence before the attack at a Walmart. 90 miles.
That seems very targeted.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Especially if it's random people he was stabbing. I mean, they're all race, color, and creed, so he wasn't discriminatory. The attack was captured on surveillance footage, which I did watch. Law enforcement response was swift, but bystanders were faster. Yes, a black man with a gun saved many lives and popped a cap in someone's ass. He was also an ex-Marine.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Semper Fi Marine.
Sigma Phi, or whatever he
Means
said.
always faithful.
Yeah, there you go. 11 people were injured with varying degrees of severity. Gills faces serious criminal charges, including terrorism. So this is the look of a mentally ill fucking person.
Uh-huh.
Definitely.
Kind of looks like Adam Sandler.
Really?
A little bit.
Well, he does have that egg-shaped quality for his head, so I could see that.
Very odd hair, but
Uh-huh. With a strange male pattern baldness.
I don't know. I think it's the third eye, guys. He is the third eye.
Is that where they shot him?
Yeah. Well, he's still alive. This is the knife that he was using to walk around and stab people
I was
with.
just kidding.
Just a simple pocket knife.
I believe he stabbed 6 men and 5 women.
Yep. 6
all
men, 5 women.
Within a handful of minutes.
Here's the gentleman who basically popped a cap in his ass. That was wonderful. Let's see. Authorities were very confident Gills is the attacker. Well, no shit. They have him on fucking footage from people's cell phones. We think that he was. He was possibly black. Only if it was CNN. His victim ranged from 29 to 85, so at least he didn't stab any children. With 6 of them over 60. So maybe he was targeting senior citizens? I don't know.
or they just were too slow to get out of the way.
Maybe. This is them arresting the piece of shit. And then the sheriff basically talking, well, I don't know what caused this. At Walmart. I swear, if it's not Waffle House, it's Walmart. All this stupid shit always happens at Walmart. Let's see. What about that other guy? Let's see. Armed
Wild-eyed.
hero who confronted wild-eyed. I haven't heard that term in a while. Yeah, this is him. Look at it. This dude looks like he is Forrest Gump on crack. Warning, distressing content. Yeah, and this is basically him. He's holding a gun on him, basically telling him, hey, drop it.
Mm-hmm.
Drop his knife. He never would do it. Sorry, we're in a room right now where like the Wi-Fi sucks, so the buffering is gonna happen. And I don't know if they're gonna show it, but yeah, he does shoot him. And then like after, he did his job, then the police decided to show up and do theirs.
I didn't know that he shot him. I thought he just held him at gunpoint.
I thought he shot him.
I thought it said he did it without firing a shot.
I thought he shot him. I might be wrong. Good man. I'm happy for you, sir. You did this public a great service.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you for your service. Get a different fucking haircut. You look retarded. I'm sorry, he does. Anyone who wears dreadlocks looks fucking retarded unless you're actually in Jamaica, then you're allowed.
Or you're
But only if you're black. I don't want to see white women go over there and get dreadlocks because that makes them look retarded. I'm just saying. I could actually bring up an example of that later on, but what do you guys think of this whole scenario? I mean, they didn't really touch base on it, except for the dude was mentally ill and he should have been arrested a long time ago, or at least put into like, what is the PC term? An insane asylum years ago, but they just kind of left him running the streets, and look what happens.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I had to guess, he was probably on psychotropics. Because that's how they treat that stuff nowadays. They don't actually treat it. They just try to mask it with drugs, which doesn't really work all the time.
Yeah, the only time you should be loading drugs is Viagra, Cialis. Those are the only healthy drugs that you should be using.
Forgot about cocaine.
Well, you had to wake up somehow. So.
It is weird that he would go 90 miles out of his way to Walmart to stab people. It's just weird.
I drove 200 miles just to go to Popeye's Chicken. So, I mean, people do weird things, sir. I was craving chicken. They didn't have them down here. And, like, we drove. And when we got stopped at the checkpoint, because we live so south of the border down here, that we actually have a checkpoint. So you have to go for Border Patrol, and you go to Border Patrol, and we're like, where are you guys heading? We're heading to Kingsville. Why are you going to Kingsville for? Chicken.
Yeah.
Where are you from? Westlake and Donna.
Something like that makes me think he thought he was going to get away and just disappeared, never get caught.
I mean, a lot of people do that. I mean, that's why a lot of times when they rob banks, they pick a bank that's close to a major freeway because they can rob it and get on the freeway, they're gone. So I think the dude is a douchebag.
Yeah, agreed.
Nobody died, right?
No, luckily no one died, and especially for them being all seniors. I mean, that's. But then again, it was not like he was wielding a machete. It was just a pocket knife. So I mean, you can do some damage, you can kill someone, but if you're quick enough to get away from them, then. Anything else we want to talk about this dude before we move on to something more interesting?
Nah, he sucks.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
Wish they would have shot him.
Yeah, and that's going to bring us into something fun, something humorous, something maybe just a slightly gay, just a little gay. And that's James Takeaways.
James Takeaways. Hear his voice resound. In the heart of a moment, wisdom's found. Every thought's a treasure. Every life's a win. With confidence, we'll let the journey begin.
Your takeaway, sir.
Sorry. That was actually really
I don't know what he's going to do. So it could be gay, it could be straight, it could be involving animals, it can involve a furry.
It's not gay.
I forgot to say hit the button.
It's actually relatively mild this time around. James Takeaways. Alrighty, vampires may be fictional, but energy vampires are real. They live next door, play music through your walls, and somehow always park in front of your driveway. At least animated ones have style and don't complain about your trash cans.
Interesting.
You got some real life experience with it?
Yes.
Okay.
You got a lot of bloodsuckers in your neighborhood, sir?
It just kind of ties in the whole vampire thing and the neighbor thing that we're going to be talking about, or at least is on the schedule for the weekend.
Yeah.
So yeah,
We're going to go over. Yeah, one of our segments is going to be rude neighbors. However, since it is the beginning of August, we're going to be doing weird stories. Yes, we're going to be doing weird stories for the month of July. You can go ahead and hit the music. I really don't care.
What the fuck? It's time for Weird Stories from last month.
Okay. So,
can we make up stories?
yes, we can. So I walked in, and then I saw Brandon. He was riding a camel. I was like, how the hell did you get a camel in the office? And he was like, what camel?
Or camel.
There you go.
Exactly.
Florida man.
It's like, I don't remember smoking a camel.
Sticking to his story.
Yep.
All right. 21-year-old man suffered a non-life-threatening injury on July 6 when he tried to direct a shark back into the sea in Nantucket, Massachusetts. According to the Nantucket Current, the man had been fishing and caught the sandbar shark, which he and others were trying to pull by its tail back into deep waters. But when he released the animal, it turned and bit him on his leg before swimming away. Beachgoers watched and recorded the video as the incident unfolded. A friend took the injured man to the hospital, where he was later transported by helicopter to the mainland hospital. So no good deed goes unpunished, or bit in this case.
Just returning the favor. Thanks for
Just
pulling
shoot the
me up
fucking
here, you
shark.
asshole.
Another story. Big County News reported on July 15th that the County, Idaho Sheriff's Office is asking for the public's help in identifying a rogue booty slapper in and around South Boise. The perp who rides an electric dirt bike typically approaches women and slaps or grabs their buttocks as he rides by. He's described as a white male wearing dark clothing, a ski mask, and gloves. Look, I've never been to Ohio, or in this case, Idaho either. And that wasn't me. That wasn't me.
Really?
Brandon, weren't you over there for a few days a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, bragging about your electric bike. Yeah.
Picking up your scooter.
Camel.
I believe it.
Patrick Winslow of Big Torch Key, Florida, celebrated his 57th birthday on July 4th in style. Around 11 a.m., Winslow drove to the Crunch Tour train depot in Key West and left his car running with rock music blaring out of the radio. He told employees there that he used to work for the company and asked for a tour of the train. But when he got into one of the trains and took off, the employees were confused, thinking maybe he had permission to drive the train. They were able to track Winslow with GPS and found him at the southernmost point bayou, where he exhibited rapid speech and appeared excited. Winslow said he just borrowed the train because it was his birthday. Then found a methamphetamine pipe in his pocket, charged him with burglary, grand theft auto, possessions of drug paraphernalia, grand theft auto, and is now held on a $60,000 bond. That's a hell of a birthday.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I like to do on my birthday.
Oh yeah, I love grabbing the meth pipe and just riding the train.
Stealing a train.
Every
No,
time.
riding the train. Come on, ride the train.
Uh,
I love this theory. There's a little tip for Jesse Hale, 46, of Hum, Utah. Don't make a kiddie porn pic on your lock screen. Hale was a patient at Logan Regional Hospital last week. When he checked out, he forgot on his mobile phone, the Cache Valley Daily reported. On July 3rd, staff at the hospital contacted Logan City Police to say that they've seen a pornographic photo of a young child on his screen. On July 7th, Hale went to the police to inquire about the phone. He said that the photo had been sent to him and he hadn't had a chance to delete it. Hale told officers it would be nice to pay a fine or take a class rather than going to jail, when he claimed he wouldn't survive. No shit. With a search warrant, police found 19 more child sexual abuse photos on his phone and arrested him on felony charges. He asked them not to tell his mom.
What the fuck?
People like this that should be castrated, quartered, and hung. Just saying. I don't care if he didn't even touch a child, as long as he had pictures of it. That's disgusting.
I have a theory that anime is going to make it worse.
Yeah. God help us, yes. Let's move on to something more funny. An unarmed man hiking the Flea Glacier in Switzerland on July 4th suddenly broke through a snow bridge and fell 26 feet into a narrow crevice.
That was a snow bridge.
Yeah, something like that. The Associated Press reported that he had a walkie-talkie to reach someone nearby who alerted emergency responders, but his exact location was unknown. Lucky for him, his companion was a long-haired Chihuahua who paced patiently near the edge of the hole, where rescuers eventually saw him. They were able to rappel down the crevice and bring the man out. He and his canine survivor were flown to a nearby hospital. The dog is a four-legged hero who may have saved his master's life in a life-threatening situation, gushed the statement from Air Zermatt, the rescue company. Say, Chihuahuas are humans. Why are you biting them? Sir, what did you do, sir? What did you
They're
do?
just so delicious.
So meaty.
They're perfect size.
Perfect size. Magnum size. All right, last one. On July 5th, a family from Paris left on holiday headed to Morocco. But during a 4:30 a.m. gas station stop, the 62-year-old man drove off without his wife and didn't realize it until about 190 miles later. The unnamed Persian called emergency services but couldn't remember which gas station he had stopped at. The couple's 22-year-old daughter couldn't help either, as she had been asleep the entire time. Fortunately, by tracking her phone, police were able to locate the woman, who hadn't left the gas station since being abandoned. They were reunited and continued on their way with a good story. Now,
What the hell, shit?
I'm wondering how the conversation would have gone after she got picked back up. Because I got a feeling it's a lot of yelling and screaming, and they're Persian, so I'm guessing that's like takes it up. Like there's black women that bitch at you, and then there's Persian women. There's like they're a step above. So I actually kind of feel sorry for the guy, and I don't think it was a mistake. I think he's like, is she in the restroom?
If he went,
Wouldn't he just called her or her call him? They have
I
cell
don't know.
phones?
I don't know. Maybe she's not good with technology.
it was 190 miles. You said
190 miles
like
per hour.
3 hours
Yeah.
of driving without realizing.
Well, depending on the speed limit, yeah. That'd be about 3.
He
Yeah.
was just enjoying the quiet.
Yeah. Daughter's
once.
asleep. Oh, that's just messed up. All right. Well, we got a couple of more segments to go today. One that we pushed out last week because you just ran out of time, or we were running a little too long, was rude neighbors. So I have a couple of experiences, but what about you, Ram? Do you have any weird neighbors that annoy the crap out of you?
Yeah, I got one in mind. When I used to work at in a maximum security prison, and I would work nights, so I would be asleep during the day. I had those neighbors that just moved upstairs, and they had 3 small children, and they were just jumping off the furniture and landing on the floor as hard as they could all fucking day, and I could not get any sleep. And instead of being like an asshole about it, I went up there, I welcomed them to the neighborhood. I was like, oh, seems like you have a nice family. And I was real respectful to the guy that answered the door. And I was telling him, like, just a heads up, me and all of my roommates, we all work nights, so we're trying to sleep during the day. If you wouldn't mind asking the kids not to jump off the furniture, like I don't mind them making a little bit of noise now and then, but this was like, sounded like they were reenacting the Civil War every fucking day.
With furniture.
And the way he responded, you would have thought that I went up there and told him, shut the fuck up or I'm going to bang your wife. The way he told me, like, you live in an apartment. What do you expect? You're just going to have to deal with it. And I was like, wow, what a fucking asshole. So sometime later that month, he was throwing a party with a bunch of friends. I called the cops on them, and they got upset, so they turned the music up louder and started stomping on the floor. So I went out and I turned their breaker off. Fuck you guys.
Oh, no more party.
Yeah,
No more party. Oh, that's a good thing.
fucking asshole.
If anything, if you're in an apartment, people should be more courteous. You know?
I never got why, like, I can understand like old apartments, but like newer apartments, I don't know why when they're building them, they just don't install like soundproofing.
That actually would be a good idea.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of like the newer apartments, some of them, at least not down here, but like up north and stuff like that. So the very expensive ones, yeah, it's completely soundproof, just for that fact. So you can't disturb, and your neighbors can't disturb you.
I think there should be laws against putting people on upper floors if they've got a bunch of children.
Yeah, no shit. That really should. If nothing else, I mean, because my daughter used to live in an apartment that was on a second floor, and like that. I just didn't like the fact that my grandchild could just run out and then phew, go off the second story. That just always scared the shit out of me. So I'm kind of the same way with that. Not just for like the rudeness, but also because one of the childs might actually be able to get hurt or something. Just my opinion. What about you, James?
Me? Oh yes, I've had issues with
Yeah, I know. Supposedly they're vampires.
Yes.
They suck.
yeah, they are vampires. I tell you what, and they're not the fun time. Oh, man, God. Yeah, I mean, like him, a lot of times it's noise. You're working at night. I don't work at night anymore, but I used to. Same kind of experience. You're home, and for some reason, neighbors just think that, because there's no noise law for that time of day, that let's just crank it up so loud that you can hear it for the entire block. You can't sleep, Or another time I had a neighbor that just liked to smoke marijuana all the time. So I could smell it. It would come through the vents into my room and would give me a headache because I have a mild allergy to it. So yeah, things like that it drives you nuts, Yeah.
And it gave you the munchies, I'm guessing.
No, it just
I was eating ice cream 24/7.
Headache. Like I said, I have a mild allergy to it, so I would feel the headache before I'd actually smell it. I realized what it is, and it was just like,
It's just being inconsiderate.
Yeah, it is. It's just being considerate. Nobody's saying that you can't live your life. Just be considerate to your neighbors if you live in an apartment complex.
Let's go to Brandon because he's got the best neighbor story. The one that wrecked his car.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's really rude.
What happened?
He wrecked my car. He was trying to get out of this parking spot, and he has like a very fucking long truck.
Oh, you were going to say truck. I'm sorry.
Very long truck. And he was trying to get out, and then he wasn't going to make it to make a full turn, so he backed up a little bit and ended up backing into my car. And he drove off. And called the cops, made a report, and I learned to find out he was from the complex. He actually lived there. I just thought it was a worker or somebody. But yeah.
How did you find out?
I do have good neighbors. I do have good neighbors though, because the neighbor that was upstairs from me, he's the one who told me because he saw it. So he told me who it was.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Do you have any other horror stories about your neighbors?
I had another neighbor before the guy that lives up stairs. Before he was there, I had it was a girl with her child, and I swear, like, I've never heard anybody as loud as her, like stomping on the ground, like everywhere. I don't know
Child
why.
or the mother?
The mom.
Oh, Jesus.
Mom. I never heard the baby cry. It was weird. I never heard the baby cry. But I would hear her like stomp on the ground. Like every fucking move she made, I could hear her.
She a fat bitch?
No, she wasn't. She's actually pretty hot, honestly. It was weird. And then the dude that lives upstairs now, I don't fucking hear him at all.
Is he alive?
Yeah, he's
It's
live.
like I started to smell some weird kind of smell.
He's live.
I never really had bad neighbors. Not except for like the past few years. They've gotten pretty annoying. When it's like 2 a.m. and I can hear your music from inside my house and you're across the fucking street, yeah, turn it the fuck down. And if you are gonna play music that loud, at least play something good. I'm tired of this Tejano crap. I'm sorry. I don't like it. I don't fucking want to hear an accordion and some guy going, no, some guy don't get you. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. If I don't understand what you're singing, I can't say, okay, that's a good song. Granted, I have a neighbor down the street a little bit. He plays rock loud at night. I am very happy. That's fine. But Tejano music, shove it up your ass.
Yep.
The accordion should be straight out banned. It's considered ear rape. I don't want to listen to it. Another one is, and I've started to do this at my house, is I literally will leave my garbage cans in front of my house and in front of my, like, right at the edge of my driveway, because I've had too many of my neighbors. Seems every week they're throwing a party for some fucking family member because they have like 75 fucking children that they want to park. And they park in front of my house and they park like blocking my driveway. So I'm having to do that. Look, I don't mind if you park in front of my house because technically there is no law that says that I can say you can or can't. It's considered just a regular road. The only thing they said, the law says you cannot block someone's driveway.
Right.
However, if I need to park in front of someone's house, I at least fucking ask. I'll walk over to the front doors like, hey, would you mind if I just park right here? It'll only be for a few minutes. They say yes. Or I'm getting out of the car. I see them say, is it cool that I park here? I'll at least ask permission. And I think that should be standard for everyone. Because do you want people parking in front of your fucking house? No. Because then I get all excited. Ooh, I get visitors. I'm not lonely anymore.
It says police, David.
That's even better. I wanted handcuffs. I wanted handcuffs. And then there's other ones that are just, look, I'm stupid. I get drunk back in my early 20s. I would do stupid shit, but I always was still respectful. There was a party that was thrown over my house right across the street. I want to say about a month ago. And I'm out there and I'm smoking a cigarette. It's like 3 a.m. and some guy comes out of the house and he's literally just pulls his pants open, pulls out his dick, starts pissing out in the middle of the street. His wife gets in their minivan. John's like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, hey, yeah, girl. Look, I've done stupid shit, including indecent exposure many, many times, but not in my neighborhood. Not in front of where there could be children up. Granted, it was 3 a.m, but still, it's the summer. They could be up. Like, Daddy, what is that? What?
No.
Daddy, what is that?
Oh, God, you're the worst.
Hey, is that gonna be some back to swing on? Is this from the Jungle Book?
Why are you doing the voice?
I don't know this guy.
It's just, I remember, it's sad. I remember there was a time when you knew all your neighbors and they would invite you over to barbecues and shit like that. And they'd see you working on your car and they would ask you, hey, do you need help? Shit like that. Nowadays, I don't even want to know my fucking neighbors. I don't want to talk to them. I just want them to shut the fuck up and be quiet. And yeah, that's all I want from my neighbors. The old sense of how everything used to be with knowing your neighbors and a community, that shit's dead. I mean, it might be alive somewhere, but I don't know where.
Well, that's the thing. We've replaced the physical community with the virtual community. You know, your community are the people that you hang out with online or whatever.
Yep.
People, many of the times you never even met. Whereas, people don't even know that, like you said, don't even know your own neighbors. I have met one of my neighbors, but not the other.
I used to know my neighbors. Adrian was my next door neighbor for years. He bought his house at the same time we bought ours, and
We're both watching the same thing.
I mean, it's kind of hard not to watch.
I know, it's worth watching.
Sexy lady. All right, back to the story.
well, they're not being able to see it. Sorry, guys. If you look in this window right here, I don't know if I can move it. Nope, can't.
No.
So, but it's basically chicks in bikinis, but our picture-in-picture's blocking it, so you're not seeing what we're seeing. So our perviness is gone. Do you have any other weird or rude stories about neighbors? Any other thoughts come to your guys' mind?
Nothing particular. Just things that happen over the years, parking in front of your driveway. Yeah.
When I lived in another apartment building, this old man lived right across from me. He was really nice. He always wanted to chat for a little. It wasn't too long, he wanted to be there for hours. It was 30 to 45 seconds, oh yeah, how's it going? This, and then he'd fuck off, Perfect old man neighbor.
Perfect old man.
And then one day, I guess, he thought my dog shit in the grass, so he picked it up in a plastic bag and tied it to my doorknob. And I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, what's your problem? He's like, don't leave your dog shit on the floor. And I was like, that doesn't belong to my dog, you asshole. And then we just at odds ever since. Didn't want to talk to me, super rude after that.
Well, sir, I mean, when you think about it, dog shit is dog shit.
So, I mean, do I deserve to have that happen to me?
It could have been worse. You could have lit it on fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would have done.
You could have smeared it on your door handle.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly don't
Then
give
I
a
would have
fuck.
called the police.
I wonder how he thought it was you.
Maybe he didn't think it was your dog. Maybe you did it. Maybe you get really drunk one night and they just go over there and it's like, I don't have toilet paper. I just dude,
Just gonna shit outside in front
Just
of
gonna sh-
old man's apartment.
It's the way it should be, sir. It's the way it should.
Uh-huh. That's what we all do.
Yes. From there I also I don't use toilet paper anymore. I just wipe my ass with a pine cone.
Ouch.
It's wonderful, sir. What are you talking about? So we're gonna start. We've kind of started a new segment here. Basically, I recommend a show for you guys to watch, and you tell me based on that one show, would you watch more episodes? And it's always just going to be the first one. So this is the new segment. Would you watch it? Play the music, monkey.
Will you watch it? I'd watch it. I'd watch it hard.
Okay, so that was not really music. It was just the voiceover dude, but whatever. So the episode I wanted you guys to watch was Supernatural. This was been around since 2005. I gave you guys the pilot, and I think most of you have already seen it.
Yep, watch it this morning.
What did you guys think of it, and would you continue watching the rest of the series based on that first episode?
I thought it was pretty cool. I like the visual effects. The practical effects were awesome. I like the idea of them going out and hunting demons and monsters and stuff.
And Batwoman.
It's fucking cool.
Hey, in one of the episodes, they literally kill Paris Hilton.
What the fuck?
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh.
The show's been around. It's been around. They did 15 seasons.
yeah.
Oh, they just announced the final season on there.
My
Yeah.
daughter used to be obsessed with that show.
Yeah, plus the girlfriends in the show were hot.
Oh,
the
yeah,
it's true.
girlfriend was hot.
Well, one of them, they're actually, I think, dude who plays Sam, he's actually married to one of the women on the show.
Right.
So, and she was fucking hot. What did you think about it, James? Would you watch more of it?
No, partly because I've already seen 2 seasons of it and I got bored with it.
Oh.
I enjoyed it for a while. Obviously I started with the pilot.
Yeah.
I watched it. I thought it was okay, and my daughter was like super into it. But then I was like, I got bored with it. I'm not really into supernatural shows that much, so after a while it just kind of flew away.
Well, some people are into them, some people are not.
But production is good. If I were looking at it from writing and script and setting and special effects, they did an excellent job.
And the music is
It was a good show. It's not my particular forte.
the best part of this entire show to me is just the music. Because I mean, like, literally, Spotify has a soundtrack of just all the music that's on there, and it's all rock and like old school. So basically,
Which I did
everything you listen
appreciate.
to.
Yeah, because I do like that. So
Mm-hmm.
So I've even told you that before. If you want like a good playlist, go on Spotify, look up Supernatural, and they'll give you the playlist of all the songs they played on the entire seasons for it. It's really good. What about you, Brendan?
I never liked the show growing up. I thought it was really gay.
Well, there is a segment of the populace that actually agrees with you, and they actually talk about it on the show in future seasons, where they find out they want to get Sam and Dean together. They basically get thrown in. It's an episode where they get thrown into an alternate reality, and they're playing themselves. They're real actors playing the show, and they're getting on the internet and they're just like, "Well, they mean you and me? They do know we're brothers." I'm like, "Yeah, they don't care." So yeah, they do talk about a little of the gay, really extreme gay shit that goes on with this show.
Hey, like I always said, because there is a segment of the population actually pushing for that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But when it comes to homosexual relationships, there really is nothing other than religious morality to ban it, because you can't get another guy pregnant. The entire reason why you can't have sexual relations with a family member is because the offspring has issues. Yeah, I mean, there's a higher chance of that sort of thing, So that's really the entire reason why civilizations ban it. It's not because of morality. So
Unless you're like the people that run England, the royal family.
well, yeah, and then that causes problems. It's just like the Hawaiians. People don't realize that, They back before they became part of the United States, the chiefs could have take their daughters as wives. Not a good idea. But yet they banned it for everybody else. So they knew that it was a problem, but the royalty gets whatever they want, even if it's disgusting. So
Then just whatever happened, just bring me the virgins. That's all I want.
right?
I don't want my daughter. No.
Sorry about
bring
getting on
bring
that,
me those
but-
other virgins over here, please.
Right.
So, nay to watching the rest of it.
No.
Well, weird knows he's into the gayness, so
Yeah, that's all he keeps talking about. I'm
yeah,
surprised
I'm
he's
telling
not
you,
gay.
man.
When I say gay, I mean it sucks. Just
Oh,
so we're
oh,
clear.
oh,
You're
sir.
talking about
Just-
Oxford Dictionary
Just so we're
definition of
clear,
gay.
when I say something is gay, I mean it sucks.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
okay.
that's the
actually-
whole point of being gay.
I
You
forgot.
suck.
Well, it sucks.
I had told him that the word gay was adopted into the Oxford Dictionary as meaning lame or stupid.
And obviously sucks.
And
Yeah,
sucks.
it
Cocks.
sucks. It's terrible.
Sucks dick.
It's fucking gay. It's
It is
wrong
funny
thing.
because it used to mean happy.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess if you're happy and you know it sucks some cock. If you're happy and you know it sucks some cock.
Why are you clapping
What's
your
happening
hands?
to this show?
Why are you clapping your hands?
I'm getting worried, man.
This is really gay, dude.
A little bit. It's a little bit of gay. But like I said, it's wrestling weekend, so I'm going to go home, watch some oiled up guys in tights. So we're all a little gay.
No. Let's move on.
I can prove to all of you that we're all a little gay.
Nope.
I can prove it.
No, you can't.
You guys like watching porn?
Nope.
Liar.
He's
Liar.
gonna call me a liar.
I like lesbian porn and POV porn. Because POV porn, you don't have to see the guy. You can
No, you don't have
imagine
to see the guy. But when you're watching those POV shots, do you like watching the woman just suck on like a small little micro penis?
Sure, why
Or a
not?
regular sized
Uh-huh.
penis?
The thing is, your subconscious
It's
sees
just
it as your own.
the exact opposite of what he's trying to do.
No gay.
My thing is, everyone is a little gay. Thoughts watch.
I only watch solo women. There, how's that? Does that fuck up your plan, David?
No, because it's a lie. Because literally, I showed you porn the other day. You're like, "Oh, let's watch this." I thought about letting you guys watch this, and I showed you La Blue Girl.
That
was
was
just like
you.
that little
That was
tin-
your idea.
The blue
No.
girl.
And it had
What is
nothing to
that?
do with dicks, anyways.
Bullshit. The chick was wrapped around by like a 6-foot cock.
I thought that was tentacles.
It's still the same thing. It's a
Yeah,
tentacle, or
yeah.
it was a cock. It was a cock
I
tentacle.
wasn't looking at dick, David, so
I didn't see it. So.
I proved you wrong.
The whole
Idiot.
tentacle thing doesn't do it for me.
Idiot.
I don't get into that stuff.
I'd show you guys a clip of it right now, but unfortunately,
Yeah, no, let's not do that.
yeah, let's not do that
Fucking
because
clip
that would
that
be
you showed me.
demonetized and kicked off immediately.
I was like, turn down the fucking volume. We're at work.
And then, like, I swear to God, Raul's spider sense was tingling. He's like, "Is there someone's watching porn?"
Yeah.
Okay, so for this first episode, let's get back onto that. No one will continue watching it. I've seen all 15 seasons, so
You know what? I'd watch it. I'd watch it.
so you're saying it's gay and you would watch it. See, I'm not the only one that has problems this week. Okay, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna watch all 15 seasons this weekend. I'm gonna watch them all.
In a weekend. I don't
In a
even know if that's
weekend.
possible.
It is very possible.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
It's exciting and new. I'm telling you, we're going to do a musical episode one of these days. We're just every segment is going to be sung. We have to sing every segment. It's time for the douchebag of the week.
I say you should do the voice the entire podcast.
Oh my God, it
No.
would freak him out.
I'll leave.
Although if your
I'll
son was here,
fucking-
he'd
We have
probably
to
enjoy
lock the
himself.
door. We
I'd
can't
get
let him leave.
right the
We
fuck
have to
outta
lock the
here.
door.
We just take his badge. I mean, the lock's already set up, so you have the badge out now. Okay. I think it's time for the game.
Yes.
This has been a weird fucking episode.
It has.
Yeah. Get this. It's really gay game.
Yes, it's a
It's
very
fucking
gay
gay.
game.
Yes.
So hit the intro, monkey.
It's time to play the game. It's time for this or that.
It is gay. It's
Yes,
fucking
yes, it
gay.
is.
It's fun. I mean, it's really gay.
Yes. All right, guys. So it's time for the game, and this week let's get that off the screen. I'm going to give you a picture of a male porn star, and you got to tell me whether this porn star stars in straight porn or he is a gay porn star.
Gay.
Yes. Either he does gay porn or he does straight porn with women.
I've never seen
Gay.
gay porn, so how would I
You're
know
just going to have to guess on
I'm
it.
just all of them are gay.
How would I know that?
No, I didn't do that. Ram's over there going, oh, they're all going to be gay. Like, no, I wouldn't do that.
Oh, the one not gay guy at the end.
Yeah, right.
How am I supposed to know that they're gay?
Just like that last
You just
game.
look at them and you got to tell me, do they look gay or they're not?
What does your
Gay.
instinct say?
He looks
What
gay.
does this instinct say?
Hey, we all have instincts.
He's fucking gay.
All right, so he's saying gay. What
I-
do you say there, Ram?
Gay.
I say he's gay.
You're all wrong. He
Nope.
is James Dean. He's been in such movies as
Secretly gay.
Everyone Loves Harry Whores,
What?
Making My Sister Squirt, and Bang Surprise.
Man, that's fucking gay, dude.
No, they're actually straight porns. I
No,
looked.
that's
I watched
gay.
them many, many times.
What?
Harry
All right,
Mars.
next one.
Gay.
Oh, that guy's gay.
All right, you're saying gay,
Yeah,
Ram.
he's gay.
Gay.
I'm going to say gay.
I said
You're
it.
actually all wrong again. This one is a straight
This
porn
guy
star.
is gay.
He
What?
starred in
Look at that
such
lip
movies
wrist.
as Sperm Swap, Cream Pie Fantasies 4, and Anal Dementia.
Anal dementia.
All right, next one.
Gay.
Oh, this guy's gay, dude. This guy is gay.
Gay.
He's got to be gay.
All right, this one you actually got right.
No.
Change the picture, goddammit. I don't want to see
I'm
it. I
going
wanna
for
see
the
it.
titles.
No.
Do the title.
Gay.
Come on, do
A
the
gay
title.
musical
One,
called Gay.
one erection. The unmaking of a boy band. Dalton has a big fat cock. And hunting season. And by the way, this is Tate Henson.
I'm not gonna look him up.
I don't
Why are
get
you
The
it.
other,
saying
one,
gay?
the other one I forgot to
I don't
mention
wanna
his
know.
name.
None of
The
us
other
give
one
a
is
shit.
James Brossman. All right, next one.
Gay.
This guy's gay. This guy's gay, dude. He's gay.
Oh,
Yes, I'll say gay.
everyone says gay.
He's fucking gay, dude.
All right, this is correct. His name is Jeff
I knew
Stryker.
it. Look at him.
He's known for such films as Can I Be Your Bratwurst, Please? Power Tool 2, Breaking Out, and Striker Force. I don't know.
I don't get
Who cares?
All right,
Gay.
next one.
Also gay.
This guy's
He's fat gay.
He's so gay, this guy. Come on, man. Where'd you get these pictures?
IMDb.
Oh my god.
Trust me, I put in their name and just put it into like the image search. Cocks everywhere. I'm like, nope, let's just put IMDb so it pulls up like a normal
You know
picture.
what I thought the game was gonna be? I thought he was gonna put cocks on the screen. We're gonna have to guess gay or not. That's what we're gonna have to do. He's like, we're gonna do male porn stars. Like, I don't want to fucking
Guess
see that.
that.
shit, dude.
Oh,
God.
God. I would have.
I don't want to
I don't
fucking
want
see
that.
that,
All right, what do you guys think?
He's
dude.
gay.
He's gay, dude.
Fat gay. It's a different kind of gay because he's
I'm
fat.
I think he's gay, but I'm going to say straight just to be different.
James finally got one.
No.
Okay,
This guy's
he's
gay, dude.
straight.
Look at his smile.
And
It's a gay smile.
he kind of reminds me of that dude that plays on that Brooklyn Nine-Nine or what the
Oh,
hell.
Andy Samberg.
Yeah. You look at him, he's got that thing.
Yeah, he's fucking gay.
Well, either way. He's been known for Buffing the Babysitter, 23, Storage Horror Orgy, And horny grannies love to fuck 9.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he produces and pays for his own porns because if I were making one and I wanted to hire a guy, I would not hire him.
Well, he could be like hung like John Holmes.
True.
I mean, and John Holmes was an ugly motherfucker, but that's not why they hired him. So,
True.
anyways, next one.
Gay.
Gay.
Old gay.
Old gay.
Okay.
By the way, the last one was Anthony Rosano.
cares.
And no one
Care about
cares.
his name.
So you're saying gay,
Yeah, gay. Gay.
Oh, hell, I'll say not gay.
not gay. What about you, Ram?
Gay. I said it before.
He's gay.
Old gay.
Unfortunately, he is straight.
No.
This
gay.
is Randy West. He is actually a porn legend.
He plays in a golf tournament. He's gay.
If he was in the ad of the new Happy Gilmore 2 movie, he would have been gay. All right. And he's known for Please Come Inside Me 16.
Sounds gay.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Up and Comers 108.
Gay.
And Foreign Fucks and Sucks.
Really gay.
Alrighty then.
Yes.
Yep.
Last one, guys.
Gay.
Yeah, this guy's gay.
Yeah, I'll say gay.
Yep, he is gay. This is
Yeah, next.
Pierre
No, he
Fitch. He's known from Pierre Fitch, from Pup to Porn Star, Cuffed and Fucked, and Pierre's After School Special. All right, so we know James won this round. Your guys' all answers was gay.
I don't
Gay.
care what the answers are. They're all fucking gay.
Yeah. Gay.
You know, you guys hated this idea of this game, but I gotta say, this is probably the funniest one we've ever done.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
Not the funniest one I've ever had to research for, honestly, because I had to clean my browsing history like you wouldn't fucking believe. It made me feel inadequate, hence why I had to go out and do something very manly yesterday.
That's why you're going to start getting gay ads.
Oh my God, I don't want that.
Yep.
I didn't even think about using the Firefox browser I have with AdBlock.
Yeah, David started his own porno last night.
Oh, yes.
And you didn't record it? I mean, come on. At least POV.
He didn't openly
no
record
comment.
it. He secretly recorded
No
it.
comment. No comment. No comment. Good episode. I thought everything was pretty funny. The game was the cherry on top. Vital thoughts, Ram?
This was gay.
Yes, it was good.
Super gay.
My final thoughts, it was actually fun. I
Yeah.
enjoyed
It
it.
was
I don't really want to look at gay guys.
But
But it was a fun
wait,
episode.
they weren't all gay guys.
It was still funny. I liked it. So
And Brandon, your final thoughts?
It was great.
It was great. Very gay, but very great.
Really fucking gay though. But
I could have been worse. I could have
Oh,
talked like
God.
this the whole day.
I'm not coming back if you keep doing that shit.
yeah.
I don't know how to back down.
God damn it.
I don't know how to back down.
at least he's not asking you to be his bratwurst.
I'm going to kick you in the nuts until you actually sound like that.
Sir, my nuts are shriveled as of yesterday.
Yeah, you probably like it too.
A little bit, just a little bit. I do like the rough stuff. My final thoughts are thoughts.
His brain doesn't
My
work.
brain, my
It's all
brain hasn't
drained.
worked all day.
All drinking from that
Oh,
threesome he had.
farts.
I need Gatorade. I need Gatorade, and I need a nap. And fuck off.
Thank you for listening.